the Lord gave me a dream, and He showed me my wife and I in a boat, and that boat was in waves, and it looked like it was almost unbearable. I remember that I had Sister Tina's hand on the steering wheel, and I would tell her which way to turn. My hand was on the throttle. It took both of us to be able to operate that boat. And I'd tell her, I said, make a hard right, make a hard left. And when I told her to make the hard left, I looked on I looked onto my left, and there was a wall of water that there was no end to. It was about 75 foot tall, and the water was coming towards me. There was an end to the right, and I told her, I said, make a hard right, because there was an urgency to get behind that water. And as I told her to make a hard right, as the boat turned, there was an equal wall of water headed this way, and the depths was fixing to come together and close it off. We was able to get behind the wave. And as we got behind the wave, the ocean floor was exposed. Matter of fact, the boat that we was in had got hung up on the bottom of the ocean. It was just standing still. There was an urgency to get back on the back side of the wave, if that's making any sense the way I'm telling it. There was an urgency to get on the back side of that wave. And so even though I was in the sand, I could see my propeller was just in the sand. We was throwing sand, but I was able to throw the accelerator all the way forward. And I felt the boat started inching forward. It was throwing sand with rotary rooster tails of sand, and it started easing forward. And it got back on the water. And I remember that boat turning and getting on the back side of that wave. I'll never forget the momentum and the power that I felt in my dream when that boat hit the back side of that wave. I remember putting my hand on the steering wheel with my wife's, and I had the hand on the accelerator, and I was adjusting it at the right acceleration. And then I woke up. When I woke up, this was after being in turmoil for 3 days. When I woke up, this is what the Lord spoke to me. He said, I'm sending a spiritual tsunami across this nation, and I want you to prepare for it. As I was praying, the Lord showed me a sea of people, more than you can count. It was all reaching up. I remember as we was going by those people, we would pick them up. And as we pick them up, I'd put them in the boat, and the boat would just, boom, grow 2 foot. The harvest of picking up people was so joyful. I could feel the power within, but I felt the anointing to keep on going as we was picking them up. As we was picking up the people, let me tell you this, the boat just kept on growing. I come back with a different attitude. I come back with a heart full of faith and say, God, I know that you called me to this house. I know that you called me back to this house, and we'll finish what you've called us to do, because there's a great revival coming in this nation. There's a great revival coming to Southeast Missouri.